Hola, ¿cómo están? Estamos aquí con Paul Smith, el creador de las guitarras PRS. Y el día de hoy vamos a tener una pequeña plática gracias a su visita aquí en la Ciudad de México. Así que bueno, vamos a empezar. Thank you, Paul, for being here. It's an honor for us to have you here.
I love it.
You love what? You love Mexico? You love...
All of it. So I was in Oaxaca last year for all 8 days of Day of the Dead. Now I'm here again now in Mexico City.
Día de Muertos.
Yeah, and there's something about the people in Mexico and the way they treat you and their hearts is just special. It's just special. I see it all the time. Everywhere I go, I see it.
Yeah.
And I love it. And so it's an honor to be here. Are you kidding? It's all good. We had dinner last night. Too much mezcal, but you know.
I know.
It's okay. That's welcome to Mexico.
But it was funny too.
Oh, it was great.
So some people think Mexico is surreal, maybe.
What do you mean?
Like with surrealism in his street, in his people, in the way we live, maybe.
I think it's very real.
Okay.
I think it's real. The people, they mean it. When they say buenos dias, they mean it. Good morning. That, you know, to me, it's very real. It's very straight. I like things that are simple and straight.
Okay, that's nice. So that's your first time in Mexico City, not in Mexico.
No, Mexico City, yeah. I've been lots of places in Mexico.
And what do you expect in Mexico City for the musicians? You know, what do you think about the music life here in Mexico City?
I think Mexico City is a music city. We hired 2 musicians to come play with us
In downtown.
and they're wonderful musicians. They're great. We're getting through the tunes very fast, and then Fernando, who plays in Maná from Aguascalientes, is here, and the musicians I've run into are spectacular. They're not good; they're great. So, certain towns are music towns. Nashville, in America, New York, L.A., Chicago, Atlanta, Washington, D.C. has a huge music scene. So does Baltimore. So, you know, one of my fantasies would be to come back here and play in a club for a week every year.
Yeah,
I'd love it.
Please do that.
I would love it.
So have you ever before worked with Mexican artists?
Yeah, the people from Maná. And then Carlos Santana and his band has been just unbelievable to me. They used to let me play in the band. I loved it.
Yeah, I know that's an obvious question, but I have to do with you.
No, it's fine. Nobody knows, so you have to ask, right?
Yeah.
I'm once Fair, the singer in Maná, he announces me to come on the stage at a 20,000 people concert. He goes, "Our gringo amigo." And I was like, is that an insult?
No.
Let me finish it. And I realized it was a real compliment.
Yeah.
In other words, our friend from up north friend. It was beautiful. I loved it, but I never heard it before. I was like, "Oh, is that good?" It was really good.
Gringo amigo. Maybe we can use that term.
I'm the gringo amigo.
Gringo amigo.
Yeah. Why not?
Did you ever?
I think it's a compliment.
Yeah.
In other words, we accept you. You are our friend.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why we can maybe that's your nickname.
Maybe we'll see.
Since now
Nicknames are not thought about. They arrive.
Exactly. Did you ever imagine that your guitars will have the impact they have today?
No, but I dreamed of it, that it might be possible.
Okay, when you were younger.
Yeah, maybe. I think we have a lot of work to do in Mexico. I think that, Fender and Gibson are huge here.
Yeah.
And I think we can really do well. These are tools to play music on.
I know.
And for me, I think that from what I heard from the dealers at dinner last night, they thought that we could do really well here. That would be great.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, we thought the same. We thought PRS, it's beginning here in Mexico. You know what I mean? It's the start of the musicians know PRS, and PRS know the musicians. So it's a good start to have it here. So
I had that feeling at dinner last night. They're very specific.
Like a good start.
Really good start.
Okay. So you are already in the Guitar Hall of Fame, if you want to say. Yes. How would you like the legacy to purists to evolve?
That they were good tools to play music on.
Okay.
That's what I'm interested in. Look, when you put on a T-shirt, a really good one that you love, you put it on, you don't even notice you have it on.
Yeah.
The same thing with a guitar. You put it on, you don't even notice you have it on. You're ready to play in the band. It's not fighting you in any bad way. That's the legacy, is that they were good guitars. That would be good.
Yeah. We're talking about that. We are so impressed how the SE series are made of.
Yeah.
The manufacturing, the high quality that they have. How do you do that? How do you make a big quality with
by teaching? By teaching
to the people.
Yeah, I could make PRS guitars, all the ones.
That's the secret.
In Mexico, I could. You have an employee, you teach them how to do it correctly. It's done by teaching.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be. It's not the country.
I know that.
It's not the country. It's the teaching.
Yeah.
We spend all night on the phone with the people that are making them, teaching them.
Okay. So in the Indonesia factory, you talk with the
constantly.
Constantly. Once on a week.
No, once a day.
Wow.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
That's why I saw.
Look, let's imagine my wife and I decided to move to Mexico City.
Actually, his wife
speaks fluent Spanish. Yeah,
exactly. Speak very good Spanish.
Yeah.
So,
I could start a factory here and make them just as good.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Maybe it's a promise.
No. No. You understand? I don't know the politics. I don't know
that's true.
The business. I don't speak the language.
That's true.
But I know that people can be taught, and good people can be taught well, and they want to do a good job for you. Yeah. And it's not about where, it's how, it's what. It's who, it's not where. So I know that's unusual to say, but I'm positive. Look, I could make...
Maybe it's so positive.
How do you mean?
Yeah, because it's not usual hear that.
Well, think about it. From my point of view.
No.
I'm sorry. I could move here, and as long as there was no trouble, it'd be wonderful.
That's nice. So
we can make it in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
the factory.
This could be the final assembly.
Maybe which was the first guitar that maybe we can start to create here in Mexico? Who was the model?
Mexico is a guitar country. Yeah, but it is known for its flamenco and
Spanish
and nylon string classical Spanish guitar.
Okay.
There's a lot of really good woods that grow here.
I know.
Cocobolo, mahoganies,
Ziricote.
The guitar I brought has a Ziricote fretboard.
In the fretboard.
Yeah. It sounds great. Why not? Right?
Yeah, I know.
So to me, when Fender made guitars of alder, when they had alder, that was a wood that grew in California. Yeah. I used the wood of the area. I could use the woods. Look, I don't know. The problem is maybe I'm too old now to start over, but we're starting over here in Mexico with the artists and with the distribution and with the sales, and I like it here. I like the people. The country is more the people than anything else.
Yeah.
The country, it's funny, when I got around the band Maná, which, the Mexican band, if you have dinner with them, you're family. That's it. You're done. In America, we just had dinner. No, but in here, I'm sorry, you're family.
Yeah.
You just
that's how I
exchange blood.
That's how we feel as night.
I know.
Actually, like a big family.
It is a big family.
I feel like a Christmas Eve,
Yeah. In our world, it takes more than one dinner, but that's okay. I like it. I think it's beautiful. People are just trying to have good lives. That's all they're trying to do. I don't like all the politics. What I like is that every time I come to Mexico, people are open-hearted with me, and I want to be open-hearted back. That's all. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a dream when the other people, when foreigners came to Mexico.
Yeah.
We want to make it feel like they are in home. So you say that.
I think that's the way it is.
Yeah. So what do you wanna say for the dealers, for the musicians that it's now knowing about your label, your baby, your PRS guitars?
Just be open to it. Just listen, sit down and play one. Don't believe what you hear on the internet. Believe what you experience with the guitar in your hands. The internet
Stores go to.
In America, people have quit trying things. They believe what the internet says, and they don't try it. But when I talk to my musician friends, the first thing they do is they plug it in or they play it. That's the experience, What the first thing I did when I came in the room was I played it again to make sure that I was, that it was good.
Yeah.
That's the way it needs to be.
Yeah.
In my world, a king is somebody who believes what they believe because that's what their experience is, not because that's what they were told to do. You think Carlos Santana cares what anybody else thinks about the guitar? He cares what he thinks. So same thing with Joe Walsh or any of these great artists. They are kings. They believe what their experience tells them to believe. That's what I want.
Okay.
Don't trust somebody else's word. Have your own decision.
Okay. So, we are going to finish now, but I want to thank you again.
You're welcome.
I wanna say we are so happy to have you here because this is a new start for us too, and we want to make you feel your guitars, your legacy. It's gonna be okay with us here in the country, here in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
We want to show the musicians we can bring a high quality guitars, bring a cheapest one, expensive ones. It doesn't matter. You say, if they came from USA or if they came from Indonesia, they gonna be awesome guitars.
That would be the idea.
Yeah.
Then you have to make it happen.
Yeah, but
it's not. It's just you don't think it. You have to actually teach it and do it.
When we hear you talking about the guitars and talking about to talk every day with the people who is making the guitars, you believe that because
we've proven it.
Yeah, that's the proof, and the guitars are the real proof.
So we're selling a lot of SC guitars. Lots. We're selling a lot of American guitars. We had the biggest month of our history in a bad year. This is not considered a great growing year. We had the best month of our entire history today.
Okay, so
that's good.
Yeah, that's good. And maybe in 25 it's better.
Maybe we'll see. I'm working. I'm here. I'm here.
So Paul, thank you again. We are happy to have you here. We are expecting you with your clinic, with your in the rehearsal. It sounds pretty good.
So let me explain what we're doing to everybody who's watching. We're doing 2 clinics, one for the dealers.
Exactly.
And one for the customers. And today's the one for the dealers. And I think that's really good.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. You guys are gems. All good. Perfect. What do you say? Perfecto?
Perfecto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfecto. And you can say...
Gracias, muy bien.
Gracias, muy bien. Yeah. And adios. It's say goodbye.
Adios. But do you have another way of saying goodbye? Because I don't hear adios when I'm in this country. How do you say goodbye? There's another way.
Nos vemos. Hasta luego.
Yeah. I hear more of that.
More of that?
Yeah. It used to be when I was a kid, people say adios a lot, but you don't hear it very much anymore.
No? Yeah.
No.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe hasta luego it's better.
I think it's changing.
Okay, wow.
Look, when I was a kid, I lived in San Diego,
Okay.
and I could see the bullfight ring from my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I lived in the last house on the beach before it became Mexico.
Okay.
I lived
Nice.
on the Tijuana Sloughs, the river that goes in from the ocean. I lived there
Okay.
in Imperial Beach.
Okay, maybe.
And I went to Imperial Beach Elementary. Most people don't know that. And the first thing they teach you is how to count in Spanish.
Really?
Uno, dos, tres,
Yeah.
cuatro. I knew how to. As a kid.
Maybe you are half Mexican.
No,
Oh.
no. But the Mexican bands have always been very open and warm to me and allowed me to play with them, which I love.
We love that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. So, gracias a todos por ver el video. Los esperamos en un siguiente. Y pues bueno, Paul Smith está aquí en México. Muchas gracias por ver el contenido y pues esperamos que próximamente podamos compartirles.
Adiós.
Adiós.